That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque. And a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Griffin. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Harden, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pulls up for 3. Here's Giannis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
On the wing, Irving. Back to Harden. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton inside the three-point line. That one rolling around and rims out. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. Harden kicks to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harden with it. There's the dish to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Giannis.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Middleton. And he comes up with the deuce.
They don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from him.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Irving attacking. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A different look from Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Nets also changing it up. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Brown in for Harris. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now, here is Irving. Stolen by Middleton. Irving with the steal. And stolen by Portis. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Count that bucket. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game. Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Six to shoot. Wide open look. No good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 5 now.
When you make shots like that, Kyrie is showing just how confident he is in his offensive ability.
1 second separating the shot clock and game time. Shoots from the elbow. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Claxton. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. For 3, Middleton. No good on the last second attempt there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Well, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Connaughton. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harden's got the ball. Wants to get it to Brown and does. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Tucker with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Here's Connaughton. Nailed from three-point land. Connaughton's got his second basket of the game.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Harden dishes to Brown. Back to Harden. The Nets working the ball around now. Irving passes to Claxton. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Here is Forbes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Tucker. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. His three-pointers off the mark. Brooklyn trailing. Now, here is Irving. Unloads from 13. Again, the Nets for 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here is Forbes. Pass to Connaughton. Portis trying to free himself. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Nets also changing it up. Harris is checked in for Bruce Brown. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Irving. And it's Johnson in for James Harden.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Johnson, the pass to Aldridge. Back to Johnson. Taken away by Holiday. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. You get out in transition there.
1:43 left in the first half. Johnson outside. Aldridge left side. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Johnson. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Blake Griffin comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Green in for Joe Harris. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. Johnson against Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score, and he can also guard positions 1 through 4.
Both shots good from the stripe. Nets trail by 7. Johnson with the bounce pass. Green kicks to Johnson. They grab their own miss.
Well, Griffin is going to come to the game with a certain attitude, and nights like this where he's going after domination, he can be dangerous.
Now here is Holiday. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Lopez. Makes it off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Johnson surveying the floor. Griffin against Giannis. Here's Luau. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Green, the pass to Johnson. Offensive rebound, Nets. Here's Luau, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
And so we can... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. Some major league offense and that'll do.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Brooklyn now, Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Griffin, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on the second free throw. Bucks leading by 6. Here's DiVincenzo, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Harden scanning the floor. The 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Shot from 12. The putback, it's good on the putback. Lopez has got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Harden outside. The pass to Harris from past the arc. The rebound by the Bucks.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the rejection by Harden. Griffin passes to Luau. Here's Harris. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now here is Holiday. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Connaughton passes to Portis. And Jordan sends it back.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. The Nets also changing it up. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Brown in for Luau. Now, here is Harden. To the paint. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got his second bucket.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Here is Forbes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Harden can't hit.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Portis kicks it to Tucker. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Bucks lead by 7. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Back to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist from Harden.
Well, LaMarcus is so good with those feet right there. Excellent there in the catch and shoot situation.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Harden. And taken away by Brown. Harris outside. Here's Harden. With the shot. Claxton with the bucket. Now it's just a 3-point Bucks lead.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Here is Forbes. Antetokounmpo kicks to Connaughton. Shoots. Antetokounmpo, no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And that one drops. Claxton's got 8.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
Here's Forbes. He doesn't hit that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And they go to the intentional foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Aldridge. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Aldridge has got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets.
Back to the basket. Sometimes more facing up is Aldridge. He excels right there down in the painted area.
Holiday finds Lopez. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. To the inside. Back to Irving. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nets lead by 1. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Irving. That one off the back iron and out. The Bucks trail. Now the Bucks moving it up. Middleton for 3. Drops in the tray. Middleton's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bucks. The net shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Now Irving. Puts it up from 12. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Middleton inside the three-point line.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Griffin passes to Green. Brown kicks to Irving. Shoots from 14, and the jumper is good.
Nice mid-range, Jay. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
The Bucks shooting about 42% so far. And here's Holiday. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
At the line for your Bucks, Drew Holiday. At the line for 2.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Irving dishes to Brown. Back to Irving. Takes a 3. Not going to go that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
James Harden. He's checked in for Bruce Brown.
How about that shot by Middleton? Doesn't matter where it is in the game. He'll take that shot.
Harden outside. Back to Irving. Left side, Jordan. Back to Irving. The offensive rebound. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
DeAndre Jordan has seen these moments before. Not usually the guy called upon, but, man, delivering in a big spot.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. 1:39 left to play here in the fourth. Griffin against Giannis. Lock at 6. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closer.
That's the kind of D you'd like to see from Blake Griffin, hustling over, using terrific energy, and annoying the opposition.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yep, that one goes in there. And now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
And Kyrie right now taking it to another level. We know he's capable.
Giannis with it. On the wing, Holiday. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. A clear look here for Middleton. Yes!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now here's Harden. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Griffin passes to Harden. At the elbow, Irving. Over Holiday. Another miss by Irving.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Next foul. At the line for your Bucks.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The versatility Middleton offers up is exceptional. A capable defender, a good scorer, an effective shooter. These are the kind of switchblade players the coaches love.
Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Irving attacking, and the rejection by Giannis. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Here's Giannis. And so the Bucks take the win. It was a David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg. There below is Barkley. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Paul George is out there with Jackson. Then there's Batum. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. And for the Nets, Green is out there with Griffin. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Luwawu in at the 2 guard. Now here's Jackson. Zubac the pass to George. Elbow shot. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Here's Harden. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Jackson against Harden. Zubac. And Jordan sends it back. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance. Jordan the pass to Harden. Nets passing it around. Fires, high post. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Here's George. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is Harden. To the middle, here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here is Harden. Outside Jordan. Luwawu, the pass to Jordan. Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
George looking around. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
Pass to Luwawu. Now Jordan. Here's Luwawu. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Griffin. Here's Jordan. Buries it down low. Jordan's got 6.
Attacking in the painted area. I like this approach. It's where DeAndre's at his best.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
You've got to hand it to DeAndre. His relentless approach on the boards, paying dividends.
Here's Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Luwawu. Over to the wing. Griffin finds Harden. It's hauled in by Zubats. Clippers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Here's Batum. Outside for George. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 10.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
There's the pass to Luwawu. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. The shot by George wide open. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Rondo against Irving. Passes to Claxton. Back to Irving. The layup missed.
Ooh, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Tie game in Brooklyn. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. They've got Rajon Rondo. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Oturu in at the 5, roaming the paint. Rondo scanning the floor. Kennard against Harris. Now here's Kennard. He's tightly guarded. Some solid defense from Harris. Here's Claxton, and the layup falls. Claxton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Rondo against Irving. Oturu, great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now Irving. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Claxton. Here's Aldridge. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Pass to Rondo. Here's Oturu. Aldridge is covering. Oturu, the pass to Rondo. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Now, here is Irving. Over Rondo. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got 6 in the quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Outside Rondo. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Brown outside. Harris passes to Aldridge. Lets it go with the 3. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Brown against Kennard. Inside.
2 minutes.
Here's Oturu. Lets it fly. Rondo, no good. Irving with it. And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Aldridge dishes to Irving. Oturu with the rebound. The Clippers trail. Kennard on the wing. Guarded by Harris. The pass to Morris. Over Irving. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is, at times his defense can be a concern. Only getting tougher for him as he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, GA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs, that's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to disguise this. Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Griffin comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Harden in for Irving. 51 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside, George. Now here's Patterson. Jackson has the open look. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Luwawu. He gets hauled in by Paul George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Oh, Leonard in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach get to the pass and the great hands on the catch.
Harden kicks to Luwawu Cabarrot. Brown the pass to Harden. Here's Luwawu. And a miss there on the triple. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. DeAndre Jordan came out on a mission in the first. He had 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 1. Thanks for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Paul George really making a difference here.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
We've got DeAndre Jordan. Griffin is out there with Green. Then it's Harden, and it's Luwawu in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Leonard inside, guarded by Harden. Stolen by Harden. Here's Luwawu. Second shot opportunity. Baseline J on the way, and it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Nobody near Leonard. It's good. This game is all even. Leonard's got 5 points so far. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And here's Harden. To the left side wing. Here's Luwawu. Reggie Jackson with the rebound.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Right wing. Back to Griffin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nets lead by 2.
It's a rough way to make a living, but somebody has to do it. Blake Griffin absorbing a lot of contact in the painted area.
George. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. The Nets working the ball around now. To the right side. From 13, and he hits the jump shot. And it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Passes it to Zubac. Outside, George shoots the 3. George missing again.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's up a 3. Harden, no good. Clippers trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Los Angeles with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
Irving's checked in for Luwawu. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Batum's checked in. George passes to Batum. Back to George. From the arc. Cans it from downtown. George has got 13.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
Al Harden, 6 points for him. Pass to Griffin. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pushing it up. And finished off by Griffin.
Griffin is just fearless. I mean, a guy who is not scared of anything. That was ridiculous.
Outside Leonard. Seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. George, no good.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Here's Harden. They get it again. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
You better get a body on him. When Jordan gets under the rim like that, he'll hurt you and the rim.
Here's George. Off on that one. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Nets lead by 5. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, we've got Luke Kennard, also Rajon Rondo out there, and it's Morris in at the 4 slot. Here's Coffee. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Irving. To the inside. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Trying to defend Kennard. You know he can hit shots with limited space. That helps him get you off balance. Promising start for Luke Kennard. End up missing extended minutes with injuries. Hopefully, he can stay healthy this go-around.
Johnson outside. Pass to Perry. Here's Irving. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated. And Kennard's moving into the starting lineup for the first time last season.
And to add to that, he had a larger role offensively. And at the same time, his efficiency increased. That's a good sign.
Here's Perry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage. Rondo kicks to Kennard. This one for 3. But they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. The shot by Rondo is no good. Nets leading by 7. And there's the pass to Johnson. Aldridge left side. Lets it fly from 18. And that one hits back iron. Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively. That one goes in. Rondo's got his first 2 points.
Got to respect the attacking mindset of Rondo. Always looking to go right to the cup.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Out to the right wing. Aldridge dishes to Irving. No good on the triple. Clippers trail by 5. To the left wing. Here's Oturu. Aldridge is covering. Kennard on the wing. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Kennard's got 5 points in the quarter.
A fantastic competitor. The bigger the moment, the more Kennard wants the ball.
Right side Aldridge. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Irving, good.
Kyrie has done it again. He loves the big shot and the big moment.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Morris. A rebound by the Nets.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And the shot is good.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Clippers trail by 7. Rondo with the ball. This is it to Oturu. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Really like watching Rondo go to work in the screen and roll. A genius who can thread the needle.
And he commits the intentional foul. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And Los Angeles with some changes. Over in the corner, Green. Batum with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Here's Leonard. Jackson passes to Batum. And here's George for 3. Here's Zubac. Left side, Leonard fires for 3. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Harden kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Down low. Jordan finds Harden. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. And the Clippers will come the other way. Pass to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Green. Pass to Luwawu. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the Nets miss again. The deep 3 from George. Misses the 3. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David All.
Kevin.
What a story. David, thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Clippers, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Batum is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. And it's Jackson in at the point. And it's George missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity.
I tell you, George is an amazing athlete. He's got great speed, and when he's in the open court running the break, that's a scary look for the defense.
Now here is Holiday. Inside, Batum with the steal. Left side, Leonard.
Read the defense perfectly on that possession.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. 4-point game. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Takes a shot at the elbow. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Giannis kicks to Middleton. Shoots over Leonard. Middleton can't get it to go. Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And a deep 3 from George. That one doesn't drop. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Batum with the steal. Leonard dishes to Batum. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Holiday. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
Jackson looking it over. Pass to George. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, You see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
For three, Middleton. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. A shot by George, wide open. Kept alive. To the inside, goes back up. And it's Zubac laying it in. Zubac has got 6 points.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness. Giannis dishes to Lopez. That one falls.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Jackson. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Zubac. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's George following the basket by Giannis.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Leonard attacking. He kicks it to George. No good on that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers lead by 1. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Early on, guys, excellent work on the boards here. I mean, you got to like those second chance points they're getting.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Marcus Morris is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then it's Ivica Zubac. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Mann in at the 2-guard spot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Forbes, the pass to Nwora. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Mann. Here's Patterson. Out left to the wing. There's the triple. Buries it from 3-point range. Mann's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Rondo. Forbes, the pass to Nwora. Another shot, the pass to Portis. Here's Nwora. Back to Portis. 6 to shoot. Here's Tucker. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Rondo against Portis. Here's Patterson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Zubac. Launches it. No good there. The Bucks go the other way with it. And it's the Bucks on the break. High post shot. Portis can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 3. Over to the left wing. Down low, Patterson. It's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Bucks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Connaughton, and he banks in the layup. Connaughton's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now Rondo. Pass to Zubac. Pass to Mann. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to...
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Rondo. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Portis. Middleton inside the three-point line. That one a little long. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Rondo. And he converts the layup.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Antetokounmpo against Patterson. And close. Rebound by the Clippers. And here comes the break. Here's Mann. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And that's exactly why Antetokounmpo is so loved. I mean, his ability to make the right call, the right decision, and pick and roll sets, that's why he's involved in those sets as much as he is.
Outside Rondo from downtown. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks trail by 5. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and Giannis gets it to go.
When Antetokounmpo is driving, he's locked in on finishing no matter what the defense hits him with.
Now here's Rondo. Morris outside. And the 3 off target. Outside Holiday. What a play! Simply drains it in. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to it. And that's...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. George with the ball. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Bucks ball.
Here's Giannis. Dishes it to Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
DiVincenzo against George. Doesn't go for him. Milwaukee in the lead. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark. Here's Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, Batum is not just a scorer. He's a really good all-around player. Very effective at finding the open man, too.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Middleton right side. Clock at 6. And he makes that one. Middleton's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Bucks.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
Lopez with the block. Outside for Batum. Outside Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Leonard kicks to Jackson. Kicks it out to Leonard. Zubac's trying to break loose. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Lopez outside. Back to Middleton. Tipped away. Stolen by Jackson. All alone. And the dunk by Jackson.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Middleton left side. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
And the 3 ball is good. Forbes has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And the Clippers making a change here. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Forbes kicks to Connaughton. And the pass to Portis. At the top of the key, Forbes lets the 3 fly. Portis can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Rondo, good.
You know, Rondo's always looking to pass, and the threat of him passing can oftentimes open things up for him on the fast break.
Here is Forbes. 6 points for him. Tries from the block. Uses the glass to drop it in. Forbes has got 8 points.
You know, this is the next step in his development. Forbes understanding when to look to score from there.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. They've got Morris, Luke Kennard out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Paul George, and it's Patterson in at center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Rondo passes to George, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And that kind of awareness from George is really exceptional, catching the defense flat-footed by rising up immediately on the catch.
Holiday, the pass to Connaughton. Portis trying to free himself. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Rondo. Here's George. The layup off target. Milwaukee has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And a wide-open look for Portis. Tucker, the pass to Portis. Over George to take the lead. Excellent D there from George. Here's Patterson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers?
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Bryn Forbes. Right side, George. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. George has got 4 this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's DiVincenzo. And it's sent back by George. Now the Clippers moving it up. Morris with the ball. And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
Boy, George so long. And all limbs, arms and legs. And he covers a lot of space in short bursts of time because of it.
DiVincenzo against Jackson. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And again, the Bucks miss. Clippers leading by 5. Outside, George. Jackson up top. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. Patterson inside. Lopez is there.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. An emphatic LU jam.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Outside, George. Free throw line jump shot. That's good on the jump shot.
Hey, when you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
1:31 left in the fourth. Lopez inside. Patterson defending.
Well, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
And here's George. Fires the three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Jackson against Holiday. Pass to George. And Leonard has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Zubac trying to break loose.
Yeah, I don't want to dismiss the defensive chops of Antetokounmpo. I mean, he is so good at handling himself on the defensive end, whether he's guarding his own guy or in position to help his teammates.
Back to Lopez. Outside Holiday. There's the three. The shot missing. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Probably. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do. just about to get underway as the starting five. It's the NBA on 2K DH.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, we've got Green. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here is Holiday. 4 on the clock. Low block shot. And Irving pulls it down. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Stolen by Holiday. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Now here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Now here is Holiday. That shot off the mark. Harden with the defensive effort. Outside Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. A 3-ball. Harden outside. Pass to Irving. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday is running. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Milwaukee shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Brooklyn with the ball. From deep, Harden. That one, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Harden against Holiday. Lopez with the steal. That shot off.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would. Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. And the Bucks miss again. The Nets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Harris passes to Irving. Lopez against Jordan. On the wing, Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Over Middleton. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Holiday looking for an opening. Great D that time from Jordan.
Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Green finds Harris. Harden outside. Inside. .24 seconds left in the first. The Bucks trail. Poked loose. Right side Holiday. Middleton outside. Can they get it? Green with the rebound. Harris right side. The second effort. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nets lead by 2. Live from... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
They've got Griffin on out there with Harden. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Claxton in at the 4. That's the Nets' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Forbes the pass to Portis, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Brown, and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets. And the Bucks with possession here. Here is Forbes. Now the pass to Portis. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Claxton, guarded by Tucker. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Portis. And there it is for him.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Brown. Back to Harden. Nets passing it around. Brown kicks to Harden. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Portis. Tucker with the ball. Back to Portis. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And he's able to get it back. Fires from deep. Tucker can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 6. To the middle. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Harden inside the three-point line. That one's not going to go. And Milwaukee the other way now. Holiday attacking. The rebound by Harden. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. 6-point game. And Griffin slams it in.
Yet another way Griffin beats you. Great body control going up over the top.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Back to Holiday. No good with the triple.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard and really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Holiday with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Here's Giannis.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
For Milwaukee, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The pass to Irving. Back to Harden. From the wing. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Lobbed up there for Lopez. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Looking to end his cold spell. It's laid in by Harden. Harden's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. On the wing, Harden. A shot. Another miss by Harden.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the shot goes down. 10 points for Giannis.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Irving up top. Defended by DiVincenzo. With 4 seconds on the clock.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
And so it's Brooklyn in the draw. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Brooklyn. Found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they were up by... And that...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Forbes in at the 1. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial. Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Brown, good. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. Goes up and finished off by Brown.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Here's Forbes. Got a piece of it. Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
We had a defender all over him.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First free throw is good.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Jordan kicks to Brown. Off target with his 3.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The kick out to Lopez. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Misses the 3. Brooklyn leading by 13. Here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Good work there as it goes.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
1:46 left here in the third quarter. Irving kicks to Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Irving. Not a lot of room. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Irving. Middleton the pass to Lopez. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, given his height, Lopez has an ability to power through contact. Just tremendous strength from the big man.
Luwawu is checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Irving. And then for Milwaukee, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Some changes for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Green in for Harris. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Tucker kicks to Connaughton. Outside Holiday. Now here's Tucker. Tight defense on him. Portis, the pass to Tucker. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Harden with it. 8 points for him. Luwawu, the pass to Harden. Excellent D there from Holiday.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
For Milwaukee, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Harden kicks to Aldridge. Pass to Luwawu. Harden outside. And the Nets miss again.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Brooklyn ahead, up by 8. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And there's Green. And there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. That's tipped. Holiday with it. And it's Harden picking him up. And here's Tucker. Pass to Portis. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
A second chance effort. The kick out to Irving. Clock at 6. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Irving's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nets. Holiday against Harden. Holiday goes in. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Harden finds Green. Back to Harden. Lays it up off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And then for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Irving against DiVincenzo. Down low. Here's Jordan. That one wide left. Bucks trail by 10. Fast break, Milwaukee. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Giannis outside. To the paint, here's Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 8 rebounds in this game. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
How about the great body control by Kyrie Irving, one of the best small men in the league at converting through contact.
The drive by Giannis.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Harden surveying the D. The dish to Harris. Stolen by Middleton. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Good. Antetokounmpo's got it back down to within single digits for Milwaukee.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Harden kicks to Irving. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Lopez outside. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Harden. The kick out to Irving. No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And attacking with all that wind. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Harden up top, guarded by Holiday. Harden the pass to Griffin. Kicks it out to Harden. 4 on the shot clock. Over Holiday. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And yes, it's good.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now Harden. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. On deep. And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Puts it up off the inbound. It falls.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do. A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker room. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
So the Nets starting 5. Griffin is out there with Green. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Brown. And it's Harden in at the point. And for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac is out there with Batum. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's George in at the 2-guard spot. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
Jackson against Griffin. Harden left side. The kick out to Brown. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Now here's Green. Jordan the pass to Green. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The shot by George, wide open. That 3 off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Harden against Jackson. Here's Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, George. Six to shoot. Now here's Jordan. Harden with it. To the inside, Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
Brown against George. Outside, Batum. Outside, Leonard. Some solid defense from Brown. The Nets with the lead.
And in a player empowerment era, no greater power move than Kawhi Leonard's last year. Fresh off a Finals MVP with the Raptors, he signed with his hometown Clippers and compelled a trade for Paul George.
Think about that 14-month run where Kawhi Leonard made his way to Toronto, a team that was on the cusp for many seasons. Goes there, wins the MVP and a championship for the Raptors, and then ends up in his hometown of Los Angeles to try to do the same for the Clippers. Now that's getting it done and writing your own story.
Now here's Green after the miss from Reggie Jackson. And here we go with Batum heading to the hoop. Yep, that one goes.
Guy's got some of the best hands in the league. Paul George instincts right there. Pokes that ball away.
And here's Harden. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Jordan. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the basket by Harden.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Leonard. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And the wide open shot from Green. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Jackson kicks to Batum. Outside, George. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Green, the pass to Brown. He feeds it to Jordan. Shoots over Batum. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
But with the physical tools he has, Jordan's presence in the paint looms very large, and he knows to live there.
And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Rajon Rondo is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Marcus Morris, and it's Coffey in at the three. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. But they recover it. Here's Claxton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 8, and here we go with Morris running it up the court.
Yeah, there's no excuse right there for not covering one of the guys on the floor, and that's Rondo around the rim where he can score.
Irving passes to Claxton. Back to Irving. In the corner, Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Clock is at 3. Here's Luwawu. And it's off the back rim. No good. And it's Rondo penetrating. First shot, first best. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, right now, Rondo just cutting through there with not much effort, and the speed took over.
Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tool, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Harden dishes to Irving. Fires at the elbow. And that one goes long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Morris, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the basket by Harden.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Rondo scanning the floor. Morris into the lane. Outside Rondo. And stolen by Irving. It's stolen by Rondo. The pass to Coffey. Kennard with the ball. Guarded by Harden. Kennard, the pass to Oturu. Here's Luwawu. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Rondo against Harden. Out to the wing. Here's Oturu. Up and in on the layup. Look, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And Morris throws it down.
Just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Irving kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. To the wing on the left. Claxton the pass to Irving. On the wing, Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. And the basket by Oturu.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Harden the pass to Claxton. Irving up top. Kennard covering.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Kennard for 3. The Clippers keep it alive. Here's Oturu. Can't connect from short range. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Clippers on top as they end the second quarter on a 14-4 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. The first quarter didn't play out the way the Clippers had hoped. Abysmal shooting from the... And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Brooklyn trailing, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. Brown out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Green, and it's Jordan in at the 5 spot.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Passes to Jackson. Brown against George. Now Jordan. He's got 6. Now here's Griffin. Kicks it out to Harden. Stolen by Zubac. And George, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got his second bucket.
Well, Paul George concentrating through the contact and making sure he had a shooting window open.
And the Croatian big man, Ivica Zubac, a big hip-hop fan. His teammates call him Zupac.
It's amazing that he was traded from the Lakers to the Clippers, so still home games here at Staples Center.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Harden against George. Harden right side. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Clippers leading by 4. And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, Paul George, look out. Hammers that one home.
Pass to Green. Back to Harden. Left side, Brown. Clock at 6. 17-foot shot on the way. Again, the miss by Harden for Los Angeles. They've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Nets trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Feeds it to Green. And he gets it to go. Green's got 6 points.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Outside Jackson. Outside Batum. Dishes it to George. Count it. Good.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
George against Harden. Inside. Jordan dishes to Harden. Paul George with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Leonard. Count that one. And now an 8-point Clipper lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. A 15-footer. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Harden with it. Knocks it loose. Leonard with the steal. Jumps up. And then Leonard with the dunk.
What a play by Leonard there. Gets up the court so fast, and nothing's going to stop him from finishing strong.
Harden outside. Down low. Jordan. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Outside Jackson. We've got 28 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Shot clock at 6. Leonard attacking. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And so Griffin will bring it up for the Nets. Irving looking over the floor. Pass to Claxton. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's George. No good. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Paul George. Patrick Patterson is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's man in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. In the corner, Irving with it. Offline with his 3.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's man. Kicks to Patterson. Gets a very good look and converts. Patterson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Back to Irving. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. It's good.
Well, Kyrie just has nasty grips on that basketball. Cuts through the defense that time.
Rondo dishes to Morris. Right wing. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. He gets it in there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Griffin kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Back to Griffin. There's the pass to Claxton. Harris outside. Stolen by George. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Nets trail by 12. Passes it to Irving. Out to the right wing. Claxton the pass to Luwawu. Good work defensively by Morris. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's George missing. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Harris looking it over. Griffin dishes to Harris. 6 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Mann. Now here's Patterson, defended by Griffin. Out to the right wing. Here's Mann. And again, no good by the Clippers. Nets trail by 10. Griffin passes to Claxton. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Rondo. Out to Morris. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Joe Harris. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Bruce Brown is checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's James Harden in for Irving. To the inside. Oturu, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Harden right side. And Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Pass to Mann. Here's Oturu. Harden grabs the miss. It's the Nets now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Stolen by Jackson. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer, no good. And the Nets with possession. Batum with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bangs home the trifecta.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Milwaukee is and a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
And the Clippers starting 5. They've got Batum. Jackson is out there with Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Kicks it out to Leonard. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Milwaukee now. And here's Middleton. Over Jackson. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Lopez right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Terrific talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And here's Holiday after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Holiday with the 3, knocks down the 3 ball.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Leonard. On the wing, George. Clock at 4. Zubac trying to break loose.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Holiday with another miss. LA is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
Boy, George so long in all limbs, arms and legs. And he covers a lot of space in short bursts of time because of it.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. And he banks in the layup.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
The Clippers trail. Now here's Jackson. Passes it to George. He kicks to Leonard. Clock at 6. Nice move. He lays it in.
Not afraid to get physical there. Leonard makes the shot in spite of the contact.
Jackson against Holiday. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Middleton looking it over. Off target from three-point range. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the paint. Leonard with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And the dunk by Jackson.
And, you know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the pass to Lopez. Middleton outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Holiday gets the bucket.
Hey, and you know, really, Antetokounmpo could look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
Pass to Zubac. Outside, George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's the Bucks on the break. Holiday is running. And that one is good.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks ahead. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got Rajon Rondo. Marcus Morris is out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Patrick Patterson, and it's man in at the 2. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Nora. To the middle. Tucker can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The shot's good.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Rondo. Here is Forbes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And Clark, although he's not the force he once was on the floor, Rajon Rondo still can give you strong minutes in bursts.
Greg, I tell you what, I love watching this guy work. I know his double-digit assist days are long in his rearview mirror, but this dude still knows how to run a team, and he is ideal for leading your second unit because he's an orchestrator, a facilitator, a playmaker, and guys love playing with him. You can just feel how guys enjoy playing with Rondo running the show, like the assertiveness, and that comes from having the green light to shoot off the pass, and Forbes, one of the very best shooters off the pass or dribble.
Now here's Rondo. It's Patterson atop the key. Portis brings the double team. Swiped away. Here's Nora. Kennard covering. Portis against Rondo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Now here's Rondo. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Up top, Morris. Passes it to Man. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rondo. And the 3 off target. Bucks leading by 3. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Tucker. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Rondo. No good from Connaughton. And Morris has got the ball here for the Clippers. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Los Angeles with another miss. And here they come. Here's Connaughton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Here's Morris after the basket by Milwaukee. Now Patterson. Here's man. Patterson. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. And stolen by Patterson. Kennard for three. Rebound, Milwaukee. 1:15 left now here in the second. For three. Offensive rebound. Here's Forbes. Here's Portis. And another shot. Out to the wing. Jacks up a three. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
Well, this is the strength and forte of Forbes' game. He's a lethal sniper from deep.
The pass to Morris. Outside Rondo. Over Holiday. Rondo can't get it to go.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's Connaughton. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Tucker with the ball. He's against Morris. Forbes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's man. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Now, here is George. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And Batum kicks to Leonard from deep. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 9. Pass to Middleton. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Giannis. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And it's Leonard missing.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Middleton. From outside the arc. The Clippers grab the miss.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Forbes checked in, and the Clippers with a change here too. Morris is checked in for Nicholas Batum. DiVincenzo kicks to Forbes. He lobs it up.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Clippers trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And then for Los Angeles, Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Zubac. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. And here is DiVincenzo. He's got 6. Connaughton passes to DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by George.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The Bucks working the ball around. The kick out to Lopez. Tries it from 19. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, the versatile George does so many things well. High-octane player who I think gives you intensity at both ends of the court.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Morris against Antetokounmpo. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Nwora, guarded by Jackson. And a wide open look for Portis. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Portis has got 5 points so far.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Outside Jackson. The putback. The shot comes out, and Milwaukee the other way now. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. That 3 off the mark. Clippers trail by 9. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And I think George is clearly one of the most difficult covers in the league. When he's taking it strong to the basket, the defense sometimes has no choice but to foul him.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And so he hits both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. 15 seconds left in the third. Here's Portis. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He's got 7. Now here's Rondo to the inside. Here's Oturu. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo.
You know, Rondo's highest priority is to get his teammates open shots every trip. I mean, that's what makes him go and endears him to his teammates.
And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Batum is out there with Kawhi Leonard. That's Rajon Rondo. Then it's Paul George. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. Batum wide open. He fires. The Clippers rebound. Zubac kicks to Rondo. Another shot. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Holiday with it. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kennard, he's checked in for George. Rondo looking around. Pass to Kennard. Good on the triple. Kennard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Holiday against Rondo. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Middleton against Leonard. Shot's good by Middleton.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Pass to Kennard. On the wing, Batum. Guarded by Tucker. Back to Kennard. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Back to DiVincenzo. And Tucker has it in the corner. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Batum. Good on the shot.
And, you know, Batum with that Greyhound build and stride covering ground in a hurry.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Holiday looking for an opening. Lopez left side. Over Rondo. And foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bobby Portis.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Connaughton passes to Giannis. Forbes. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo kicks to Forbes. Middleton outside. Down low, Lopez. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing we can find his teammates, too.
George passes to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Here is Forbes. There's the pass to Connaughton. Middleton on the wing. The three. It's good from long range.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Bucks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bobby Portis.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And George gets it to go.
Yeah, excellent determination there from George. This wasn't going to be denied. Fighting off the physical contact and nailing the shot over good defense.
Here's Connaughton. His three-pointers off the mark. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 9 points. Zubac's no good. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win, even early up. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.